Welcome everyone to Plutus IS. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic of environmental geography, and one of the topic which I have taken is a biodiversity hotspot. If you have seen the syllabus of environmental geography in geography optional, this comes in section A of paper 1. Section A of paper 1, environmental geography. The topic is biodiversity, its importance, then what are the regions where they are present, for example, if you discuss about the biodiversity hotspot particularly and the biodiversity, then what are the regions in which they are present. Now reasons for them of their degradation. Okay, what are the reasons why they are being degraded? So these are some of the topics which we can consider of biodiversity. So when you are starting this topic in environmental geography, particularly I am talking about this biodiversity, then you have to understand that first understand what is biodiversity. Biodiversity is the diversity of the life species. It is a diversity of life forms. What is the basic definition of biodiversity? Biodiversity is the diversity of various life forms and we can further divide this biodiversity into three types. What is that? One is genetic biodiversity, next species biodiversity, and last ecosystem biodiversity. Your genetic biodiversity is a diversity which is existing within the species. It is within the species. So if we have one species and there are different types of species under it, then what will happen? This is the genetic biodiversity. What is the species diversity? It is between the species. And the last one is differences in ecosystem. For example, we have various ecosystems like terrestrial ecosystem, marine, grassland, etc. So this is how you have to divide the topic. Whenever you're starting any topic, for example, biodiversity, first start with a very normal definition. Try to understand the definition first and then try to cover the topics under it. Because when you will understand the definition first, you will be able to understand what the topic is saying. After that, the area which it will cover is biodiversity hotspots. Now, why the biodiversity hotspots important and what are these? First of all, at first place, what are biodiversity hotspots? So, biodiversity hotspot is a place where it is rich in plant endemics. Where what is the basic definition of it says? Vascular plant endemics should be present there. How many species? At least 1500 species of plant endemic should be present. I mean the variety of species should be present. This is the first prerequisite of biodiversity hotspot. The second one is that at least 30% or less at least 30% or less is present in the particular area. What 30% of less? At least 30% or less of it of plants, right? They are present in a particular area. Or you can write it in a way that the degradation of the particular species or maybe species is there, right? This is how you can understand the different biodiversity hotspots present in India, why they are important. First of all, whenever you are doing a topic for geography optional, you have to understand, if you see the PYQ of biodiversity, then you would have seen there are certain topics which are asking the importance of it. The degradation. For example, there is a PYQ related to the climate change. Then you can also include some of the facts of biodiversity, that how, if biodiversity is declining, for example, the ecosystem of certain places declining, how it can impact largely to the climate change as well. So because this topic can also be related to the climate change very directly, therefore you can include this. Apart from that, what you need to consider, you need to consider some of the conventions which have been made for biodiversity. What are the conventions of biodiversity? The first and very prominent one which have been adopted when in Earth Summit. What is that? CBD, Convention on Biodiversity, Biological Diversity. So what it says that the different countries should make the domestic laws for the conservation of biodiversity, right? This CBD is further having in 2022 in COP15 they have adopted what? Coming Protocol, Coming Montreal Protocol, which has taken 4 objectives in order to prevent the biodiversity from degradation. And last but not the least, you have to do what can be the impacts related to the biodiversity degradation. If the biodiversity will be impacted or it will be degraded, so what consequence it would lead to. So this is how you have to divide the topic. I hope this would have given the clarity to you. Thank you so much.